This episode of Comics for Fun and Profit is brought to you by Threadless. More importantly, the Comics Fun Profit shop on Threadless at comicsfunprofit.threadless.com, where you can find, about half a dozen different designs, plenty of Comics for Fun and Profit themed merch. If you just want a t-shirt, you're good, and if you want sweatshirts or other swaggy items, and you can get anything. Phone cases, shower curtains. It runs the gamut. Skateboards, I think. So check that out. We've already sold several. We're excited about the fact that the folks that want to support us in this way are able to and wear our merch out in the real world. That's pretty exciting stuff. So get your Comics for Fun and Profit branded items at comicsfunprofit.threadless.com.
Thank you for listening to Comics for Fun and Profit. This is Kyle and Drew with your sneak peek at next week, episode number 800.
Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah,
800.
The Ocho Double O for comics originally releasing February the 7th and February the 8th. But before Drew and I get into what's coming out in your local comic shops this coming Tuesday and Wednesday, Drew, aside from hitting 800 shows, we had all kinds of fun things happen in the world of comics over the last week.
We are in rarefied air. We've reached episode 800.
Mm-hmm.
So the comics equivalent of reaching 800, not that many, right?
No.
You
Marvel has not stopped calling us to reset back to number one, They won't leave us alone.
They do want us to put an extra $1 on the cover because it is an anniversary.
That's right. Episode. They say, and I say, you know what? We're always going to be legacy.
We are. We do. We don't want accessibility.
That's right. We will not be Silk with its 2 number ones in the same calendar year. We are. Keep it on.
So it's like Action Comics, Detective, Batman, Spider-Man, maybe Archie. Who else has reached 800? I don't know.
No, that's about it.
That might be it. So we are pretty cool. We should do a T-shirt celebrating our 800th special edition.
You love cranking out these T-shirts, man.
Yeah, man. Our comicsfunprofit.threadless.com shop is hopping. We're up to 10, 15 designs now.
A lot of experimental stuff up there. So if you see something, you're like, "Why the heck is this here?"
Yeah,
we're messing with. We're
having fun. We're having fun. We've got Comics for Fun and Profit as Super Mario Brothers. We've got Comics for Fun and Profit.
Not officially. I mean, allegedly in the style.
You're right. We have our magazine cover. We have, of course, our C4 Fap Bat. We have regular old Planos. We've got what else did we do? Did some monsters. We got a Marvel Zombie edition that's up there. Jason's got his own shirt. Doing very well. We're excited about that. And it's fun. It's been fun. I'm looking forward to buying some more. I want to have them all. I'll be having them all. That'll be all I wear.
That's right. Comics for Fun and Profit merch, the Pokemon of the comics world.
You got to get them all. Get them all. So check that out. We hope you do. It's been fun for us.
Or if there's a design that you think we should do or would like us to do, let us know.
Yeah, if we missed the mark on something, we're gonna keep cranking them out.
Or if you're highly offended by something Drew created, let us know.
Yeah, that's true. We do have sub collections in there. So Drew's designs that are non-comics for Fun and Profit are going to go in there. Kyle's creations are going to go in his collection. So
I may or may not be pushing the bounds of what we can get away with. As far as copyright is concerned.
So if the cease and desist comes, it'll probably be with his collection.
Yep.
So please check that out. Share, spread the love, buy one if you want. They're fun. They go on sale from time to time. We just had a $14 tea sale with the whole site on sale. That was kind of fun. And those come and go every couple of weeks. So stay tuned. And they also have like a spinner wheel on there. So if you're a new customer, you can get 20% off. which is kind of cool as well. So, okay, good news for me. Exciting news for me because I love Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips' Criminal a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It just got optioned.
What?
Good news, it's going to be a TV show. Bad news, it's going to be on Amazon. Might cancel it halfway through the season, so we might not get to see how it goes.
Could be the bastardization of the product that makes you no longer enjoy the product. We've seen that.
I just
kind of
can't
thing
even
before.
imagine. This could be. I mean, this should be easy. It's just crime noir. So just shot for shot remake it, and it's going to be great. So
Yeah.
it shouldn't be tough. So we'll see what happens there. Another big time announcement was James Gunn's DCU plans that were revealed.
Yeah, DCU Chapter 1.
Yep, Gods and Monsters is the subtitle. And are those in any particular order? Probably not. It's just the movies and then the shows. I don't think they're attached to dates yet. They might be.
Yeah, we don't have dates on them yet.
So the movies are Superman Legacy,
Mm-hmm.
The Brave and the Bold,
which I'm excited for Brave and the Bold because we get Damian.
Okay.
And I'm hoping we get Batman and Damian in the very early years of this. We kill Batman, and then we move right into my Grant Morrison run of Batman and Robin.
Right.
So. Let's go.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
Okay. What's Superman Legacy then?
Superman Legacy is this is the one James Gunn is writing himself.
Okay. Now,
Supergirl. It's not an origin story. It focuses on Superman balancing his Kryptonian heritage with his human upbringing. Superman represents truth, justice, and the American way. He is kindness in a world that thinks of kindness as old-fashioned.
Okay, so we're back to truth, justice, and the American way.
Just give me Max Landis's run. Don't have to write anything.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember the different stages of life of Superman? I mean, it's kind of obviously the origin story, but man, it was so good.
I don't remember it now. But it's been a while, probably, right?
You should read it again.
I will. Brave and the Bold. That you're saying that's not Batman and Superman?
No, Brave and the Bold is Batman and Robin.
Oh, okay, cool. And then Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow is the one Tom King I've never read.
Mm-hmm.
So now I've got to read it.
Yeah.
It got now. Was Ively? She was the artist on that, right?
That sounds right.
Yeah. So yeah, she made a name for herself on this. So that's the one I was like, I can skip this one. Probably not going to be around that long. And then that's the one that hit. That's amazing.
I was just so happy that it's a Tom King run. I'm like, maybe they're thinking in the same way I am. That's so great.
Yeah. So I'm excited about that. The Authority, which I'm trying to think. Man, I haven't picked up an Authority for a long time. So that should be interesting. Swamp Thing should be interesting.
Yep, The Authority, which he also described as a passion project for him. It's a very different kind of superhero story. They're basically good intentions, but they think the world is completely broken, and the only way to fix it is to take things into their own hands, whether that means killing people, destroying heads of state, changing governments, whatever they think will make the world better. And we'll see how their journey goes.
Yeah, very cool. And Swamp Thing.
Alan Moore, man.
Is that the Alan Moore era?
Yes. I just hope we get the courtroom scene. Oh, that would be so amazing.
I don't remember that, but maybe it'll be good. I don't know. Yeah. Creature Commandos animated television. That's all for you. Don't care about that.
Animation is good, man. And that's something DC's hanging their hat on. They can't go away with it. But one thing that's pretty dope is Gunn talked about the unification of if you watch an animated series and it has a voice actor and then you see a theatrical release, they're going to try to cross-pollinate the same actors and the same voices and keep things in. They also talked about clearly labeling things like Robert Pattinson Batman as Elseworld outside of their DC, Chapter 1 stuff, and that's pretty awesome.
I guess.
What do you mean get? I mean, we've been waiting for a Kevin Feige of DC to just be like, give us something clear to go with, show us you have a plan that, you know.
Continuity doesn't matter to me at all. I give
You are
zero
Continuity
crap about it.
absolutely matters if you're making a series of movies that you want people to follow from one to the other.
Well, sure.
Which is what they're doing.
But I don't understand why the Batman can't be a part of it.
Because they want to do their own Batman story. They don't, I don't know that Robert Pattinson fits necessarily in the what they're doing for Brave and the Bold.
Yeah. Okay, so who's that going to be? They're going to recast that then?
Yes. And it's going to be awesome. Plus you get Damian.
I don't know.
Be so good.
Waller. I don't know why that happened. I just they can have a cast of really crappy rogues that like were in Peacemaker and Suicide Squad movies.
Yeah, that
kind of junk.
That one can easily tie in. I think that's the one they talked about piecing in with Peacemaker. Yeah. The story will bring back characters from the Peacemaker show and tell a story with events set between Peacemaker season 1 and 2 because Gunn hasn't had time to write Peacemaker season 2 yet.
Right, but that's over at HBO.
They're going to be using HBO Max for a lot of this stuff too.
All this stuff's going to be on HBO Max. Oh yeah, because of the corporate connection. Okay.
Yep.
Lanterns. You want to see a lot of Lanterns with their own series, you think?
I would watch a Lanterns thing. I don't read Lanterns, but Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart will star in the live-action HBO Max show described as true detective-type mystery. Come on, homie. That sounds dope.
Yeah? Okay. That's fun.
The Earth-based show.
Who are we getting?
So it's an Earth-based Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart, and it's an Earth-based. So we're not trekking through the butthole of space. We're
Okay. Let's stay on Earth. I like that.
Yep.
Guy Gardner would have been my preference, but guess
we could build to that.
We can get him in an episode eventually.
Yep.
Booster Gold. I don't know how that's going to be any good.
Thought that was your dude, right?
Not really.
A live-action HBO Max series about a loser from the future who uses his basic future technology to come back to today and pretend to be a superhero.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's kind of fun.
You could make it funny. It's essentially like a more, like almost an opposite of Thor, fish out of water thing.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, that works. And finally, Paradise Lost.
It's basically the story of a superhero with imposter syndrome. How do you deal with that?
Yeah. And Paradise Lost.
This book's going up.
What's that about?
That is essentially a bunch of crazy stuff. Okay. How did Wonder Woman's world Themyscira come to be? That's the topic of the live-action HBO Max show that Gunn and Safran described as Game of Thrones on Themyscira, which is the home of Wonder Woman, but all set place before her birth. It's an origin story of how did this society of women come about? What does it mean? What are their politics like? What are their roles? Who's in charge? What are the games that they play with each other to get to the top? And I think it's a really exciting thing that we're working on. So you can have your swords and shields within this world, and it can build to
before Gal Gadot.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a lot of thought put in this.
Okay. Gods and monsters. I don't really understand the theme, I guess, but okay. So this is chapter 1. This takes us through. It starts in 2025. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I could be dead by then.
You could definitely be dead by
then. So that's going to take
the first 10 projects in this first part of a 2-chapter, 8 to 10 year overreaching storyline. So chapters 1 and 2 will take 8 to 10 years starting in 2025.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds fun. We'll see how it goes.
Why aren't you as excited as me?
I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of. I guess this is good. They're still gonna do the Batman stuff, the Matt Reeves stuff, which I enjoyed a lot. So that's good. I'm guessing Black Adam's dead. No more Black Adam.
Yeah, I think that was just The Rock trying to force of will that through with a Superman, but.
And we're definitely not getting another Wonder Woman. We're not getting another.
I mean, we're getting our Flash. We're getting our Aquaman.
Aquaman 2 and Flash. It's already been filmed and is ready to go.
Yep.
Okay. Well, yeah. But Wonder Woman got shelved, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess that's okay because the sequel is not great. So, all right, we'll see, It'll be fine.
But yeah, James Gunn, read Max Landis's American Alien and try to find a place for that.
I got a feeling we're going to. Oh yeah, American Alien. All right, yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't. I didn't remember. I didn't put the name together.
Sorry, I just called it Superman. My bad.
So I guess all these are going to be driving our Hot 10 and
Yeah, I've already watched a bunch of
cover.
stuff flying.
Yeah, I bet stuff's going to go crazy.
Yeah, maybe not necessarily this week, but next week is going to be all DC Reacts, which is cool because we haven't seen a lot of DC stuff in the movement cycle. So
Yeah,
blow off those DC books.
yeah, for sure. All right, Kyle, is your image up for
And my
previews?
image has arrived. My internet is garbage, but we are making it. Of course, Drew and I like to go through the previews catalog, 2 months before it comes out. Tell you the things that are coming out. We're looking at items in the February catalog for April. Tell you how we're going to make our orders. Tell you what we think is going to be the things to look for. Give you a little bit of heads up on something. A lot of times we just end up making fun of art, but 'tis how we work. So we are starting with our previews physical page 41 for those of you with a floppy book in front of you, and 48 if you're looking in your digital. And the first thing we're starting with is a crime and mystery book. So, Drew, let's go. Deep Cuts, #1 by Kyle Higgins and Joe Clark.
Yeah, that's your boy, Kyle Higgins.
This Kyle's my boy.
This is actually your boy, Kyle.
Yeah.
New Orleans, 1917, in the city's bustling red light district, a young clarinet player lands a job with his hero, but he'll soon discover there's more to the music business than playing the right notes. Boom, boom. Cool. I'm in.
A whip-smart new miniseries that's perfect for music fans searching for a story with depth and redemption. But $6. Ugh.
Are all of them going to be $6 or just this
That's
first
a great
one?
question. Great question.
Maybe just this first one.
Yeah, beautiful art. Beautiful
art looks great. I'm in, of course. I like this a lot.
Next, we go to our next image item, which is going to be a horror and science fiction title card, Terror War #1 by Saladin Ahmed.
Yeah, Saladin Ahmed, who did the Black Bolt that I really love. His Black Bolt. Some of his other stuff I didn't love as much.
Yeah, Miles Morales run it. It's talked about.
His Miles Morales was up and down for me. But yeah, the Black Bolt I really enjoyed of his. So he's got good stuff in him. Bitterroot meets Noctera.
We just have to turn him upside down and shake and see if we can get it out of there.
See what we can get out of it. I will definitely read the first one.
And not being labeled as a mini, but an ongoing.
Yeah, take it. We've got World Tree with the E's are actually 3 backward 3s.
And the O is a 0.
Oh, it is.
A lot of leet speak here, but it's by my boy, James Tynion IV.
Yeah, this is a dystopian horror science fiction. So not just horror sci-fi.
Dude.
Dystopian.
Tell me, okay, just take a second and tell me what makes the most excited about this page.
Let's see. It's 32 pages, $3.99.
Cover B by David Aha.
Oh, I missed that. Very nice.
Yeah.
We don't have a look at it. Doggone it.
We haven't seen it yet, but it doesn't matter because I want it.
Yeah, it'll be great.
Yeah.
Department of Truth meets Mr. Robot.
In 1999, Gabriel and his friends discovered the Undernet, a secret architecture to the internet. They charted their exploration on a message board called a World Tree. Then they lost control. Someone broke into World Tree, someone who welcomed the violent hold the Undernet had on them. At great personal cost, Gabriel and the others thought they sealed the Undernet away for good. They were wrong, and now they will know the meaning of, oh gosh, it's all going to be in leet speak. Fear with PH34R. Oh my goodness.
It can't do that.
Please don't keep it going throughout the whole thing. I can't deal with it.
We got Fernando Blanco and Jordi Belair, the artist team.
We got a Jenny Frizen cover. We got a Sinkovich cover. We got an Aha cover. They're making covers directly for Drew and Kyle.
But the art is a little reminiscent of Mitch Gerard's, but not quite. And then these, if this is final art, it's like splash color.
Yeah.
So just so Jordy's not really she's not really working that hard. She's just throwing a little bit of color on black and white.
It looks like we start in 1999, but this does not take place in 1999.
Okay.
Well, I was just wondering because it's a book on technology, so I was just wondering if the technology is 1999, pre-internet or blossoming internet technology. But I see an iPhone in the pages. So.
Yeah. There you go. Next we have Ginormous Cockajou.
Ooh, say it slowly for me, Drew.
Cockajou. It's a humorous 1 of 3. It's Gary Duggan, Scott Koblish.
Gary Duggan, not Jerry Dugan.
What did I say? Gary Dugan? What did I say? Gary Duggan?
It says Gary Duggan.
Jerry Dugan. The dude that did the pop book.
Yeah, same dude.
Same dude. Deadpool pop book. Yeah. I don't.
Is that how you say kaiju?
That's not how you say kaiju.
I know, but they are kaiju. That's why I'm confused.
I'm pretty sure I've seen kaiju spelled and it doesn't look like that.
Yeah.
So his humor is not my humor, so I want to bounce on that one. I might check out Junkrabbit, number 1. It's action, adventure, dystopian science fiction. Jimmy Robinson doing story and art, and a lot of the covers. Swamp Thing meets RoboCop.
Okay.
Art looks pretty good. I think I like the last Jimmy Robinson I enjoyed, so I'm not sure.
Oh, one more question. We got James Tinian IV on World Tree. Is this one of his Substacks, or is this a new thing?
Probably a Substack.
That's what I was curious.
I would guess it's a Substack first.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna do Hey Kids Comics Volume 3.
Oh wow, people like that enough for there to be a third volume?
Well, I did. It's historical fiction. I'm curious. I mean, it still looks like it's old from the cover, but I think they were in almost to the 80s by the time we finished the last one. Maybe they were just getting into the 70s or something. Anyway, the dress of the characters on the cover look like it's still the original. So maybe they were going to explore some more stuff back then and not move forward. I don't know. It's fun. I'm glad he's still doing it. I enjoy it a lot. Although I lost the ability to. The first volume I was able to pick out who he was referencing, who the creators were, and then I kind of lost the ability to do that in the second one because a lot of those were different characters and I wasn't able to pick out who they were supposed to be.
Yeah,
I wish I'm sure someone on the internet has done a deep dive and said this person is this person is actually this person, this is an amalgam of these 3 people or something like that. Because the internet does that stuff. So I need to do some research before I read this so that I am ready to go. I want to know.
Very cool.
Yeah. So I'm excited about it.
There we go. Next we have a fantasy book from Justin Jordan called Summoner's War Awakening, one of his issue series.
Yeah, I like Justin Jordan, but his last one was a fantasy series, wasn't it?
Well, apparently Summoner's War is a thing. So this is the second iteration of Summoner's War.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for more Summoner's War, here you go.
Yeah. Dr. Atomic, the Pipe and Dope book, one shot from Larry Todd.
Nonfiction, a reference book.
Okay. Yeah, this is this feels like old school indie comics.
The Stoner's DIY Guide to Making Pipes, Building a Greenhouse, the Care and Maintenance of Home Growing, How to Make Hashish, and much, much more.
That's what we need.
Yeah.
That's what we need. How to break the law books. Mirka Andolfo's Sweet Paprika, Black, White, and Pink.
So the red, white, and blood has become the black, white, and pink. I like it.
Yeah. So is this just a retelling, or is it new?
The sexiest comic of 2022 turns pink. This is a new book.
New book. Okay.
Yeah.
I never finished the last one. I don't care. Packless is an anthology that's returning. You're not usually an anthology person. I sometimes am. We'll see.
There we go.
Um, this is American Jesus is on Volume 3, and it is soon to be the Netflix television show, The Chosen One. It's a Mark Millar book. Three Keys gets a trade. Deadliest Bouquet gets a trade. Chroma gets a trade.
So many pages of trades. Wow.
Yeah. Town Called Terror. But you know what at least Image does? They put their new stuff at the beginning.
Yeah. It makes so much sense. Here's the new stuff all
Here's
in
our
bulk.
new stuff. Here's all
Lead
our new
with
stuff.
your strong stuff. The stuff people want.
Oh, there's a Righteous Thirst for Vengeance Deluxe Edition hardcover.
Yeah.
Ooh, all 11 issues.
Only 40
$300.
bucks.
Only $40. It's an advanced solicit, so it's not going to come out for a while. August.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that looks. It was so beautiful the first time around. That would be great.
And this is a trim size, 7.25 by 1087.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Then we get into the reoccurrings, the finale of the miniseries All Against All. I forgot or I guess I didn't know that the Ambassadors was going to be bi-monthly action adventure superheroes.
It is?
Yeah, we get 2 and 3. I'm sorry, 2 in a month, whatever that's called.
Is that bi-weekly?
Yeah, sure.
Go with bi-weekly. Or maybe bi-monthly. Maybe two. Maybe you can either be bi-monthly is just every 2 months, or is it twice a month? I think it can go either way.
I think it can go either way.
I don't think I know. So they put out issue 1, got people excited, said, let's capitalize on that. Let's give you two issues a month so that you keep that story momentum going.
Yep.
Kind of smart.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's Mark Millar, so he's already written the whole thing.
Yeah. He's already three stories beyond this already.
Yeah. Then I didn't notice that a lot of these books are going to just 24 pages. That's not a lot.
But they don't have the ads that Big Two does, so they might be 32 pages over there or 28, and they have more ads, so you're really not getting as many.
Because you're seeing like the Ambassadors is 32 pages for $4, and then things like the Almighty and Black Cloak are just 24 pages for $4.
Blood Tree is 32.
Exactly.
But it's going to be a multiple of 4 for the printing process.
It does have to be even because pages have fronts and backs. Some good Gunslinger Spawn covers.
What page is that?
I am on page 77 physical.
Okay, gotcha. Then Hexware, I Hate This Place. I thought was finished. Huh. But
keep it on.
It kind of finished.
Yeah. This is the next arc.
Okay. Speaking of the next arc.
I did not realize the B covers were retitling the book.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's been like that the whole time.
That's funny.
Ice Cream Man. Can you believe Ice Cream Man is at issue 36? Isn't that great?
Yeah, that's awesome.
For a weird old horror weird book, strange book. That's great.
The last Image, yeah.
Yeah. The ad anthology's done, and who we're going to finish up with Robert Kirkman, of course.
Shocker.
With an all-new Science Dog story by Invincibles, Robert Kirkman and Corey Walker. A new Old Guard from Greg Rucka, and a very special story by the late Vincent Kakua.
Also some Jeff Johns.
Yeah. Now I'm guessing everything that's been in this 12-issue set is going to be re-released singly.
Yes.
So you can get a 4-part Jeff Johns story as a one-shot or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm assuming, and I hope, because I want to read it that way. Because I don't want to read. I do not want to read.
You don't want to piecemeal it?
No, I mean, I had to read the Brubaker stuff. I couldn't not let that stuff go by. So I read the Brubaker criminal story that was in like issue 8, and I started like maybe issue 1. I was like, I don't want to do this. I'll just wait, and the good stuff will bubble up, and I'll get to read that, or somebody will tell me that it's really great, and I'll go back and read it. Indigo Children, Kaya, Philadelphia hits 30. Philadelphia hits issue 30. That's great. King Spawn, Last Barbarian. Little Monsters hits its 12th issue. That's penultimate. So there's one more after this. Oh, excited about Local Man. That was the Tony Fleeks, Tim Seeley joint. Love Everlasting. Tom King continues. I can't believe I thought that would be done by now. I thought that was going to be a 4-issue get in, get out, but they're on 6 and it looks like it's a new arc starting. So they must have all kinds of plans for this. I just really thought it was just like, hey, let's do our spin on romance comics, and we're not gonna keep doing this from week to week or from month to month. But it seems to be still happening, which is cool. Must be doing well. Lovesick. I lost interest in this one.
Yeah.
Got too weird. Magic Order, the 4th volume of the Magic Order, is on its 4th issue of 6.
Magic Order 4, number 4. I'm a little, yeah.
Yeah. Monarch is that Rodney Barnes book. It's on 3. Nemesis is back with Reloaded. It's on 4. It's also Mark Millar. Stop it.
He's got these 6-issue series. It's only $1.99. Why would we not do it? And we get a Ben Templesmith cover. Come on.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I did like the first issue. I haven't read the second one yet. Noctera's back.
Yeah.
Well, I think it was back last month.
Mm-hmm.
It's doing 2 issues this month. It must have caught up. Another Kyle Higgins, this one with Brian Buccellato. This is No One. Who is No One? As the Who is No One podcast begins to spark national interest.
A lot of Kyle Higgins.
Yeah, the eye of the public turns on Julia, and when yet another body shows up with 4 bullets in his chest, Ben's investigation leads him to a personal crossroads and a new suspects. Crime and mystery plus superheroes. God, you know what I always say? When I want superheroes, I go to Image. Oh, this is a freaking massive verse title. God dang. I won't be able to enjoy this, will I? I don't know the massive verse.
And this has a monthly companion podcast.
Rachel Lee Cook from She's All That and Patton Oswalt. That's crazy. That is crazy. Now I really kind of want to read it and listen to the show.
You've been late. I remember last month you grabbed a superhero book.
Yeah, I'll mess around. I got layers, man. I'm like a parfait.
Mm-hmm.
Phantom Road hits number 2. Oh, that's Jeff Lemire.
That's the Jeff Lemire book. Yep.
Plush finishes up with its 6th issue. I ended up bailing on that one. I didn't read that one, Kyle.
Yeah,
I know that was one of your picks.
Yep.
Radiant this, Radiant that. And Saga 64.
The $10 Blacklight edition of Radiant Black 24.
Huh. How much? How fun.
Good looking Saga book.
Golly, Spawn's on what issue? 341.
Yep.
It's amazing. Just cranking them out, dude. Stoneheart, Emma Kubert book. Time Before Time, which I could have swore was going to end at 6. It's on issue 22. Torrent from Mark Guggenheim.
Mm-hmm.
2 Graves ends its story arc, but not its series.
Not its series. I imagine this will go through a little bit of a pause, and we'll see if it comes back or not.
Yeah. Donny Cates Vanish. And Walking Dead Deluxe. It's 60. 61. I'm now letting this
for our
back
preacher
up.
friend to show up.
Oh, is that what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. And what's the furthest place from here? Hits issue 12. I don't think we're doing the vinyl anymore.
Mm-mm.
And that finishes her up. But, we had a lot of nice new number 1s. Excited about. Crap ton of trades. Wonder why they sandwich the trades in between their new stuff and their ongoings. It's an interesting choice.
Trades probably sell fairly well. There are a lot of people that just Image trades are their bread and butter.
Yeah, do you think this might be in order of sales?
Yes, that's
the new
exactly
number
what
1s will be the
yep.
highest, followed by the trades, followed by our ongoings, which peter out. I wondered about that. That's cool. But yeah, I'm excited about a lot of these number 1s, so I'll be reading pretty much all of them, save that pink paprika. Time for a break from our show to pay the bills. Check out beacons.ai/comicsfunprofit for all the C4 FAP links you could ever need, all in one place. You can provide feedback, listen, support, share, enjoy these. We have our Patreon there. You can buy us a beer or a coffee. You can check out our Instagrams, our Twitters, our Facebooks. Check out our YouTube page. You can email us. You can listen to our podcasts on Patreon, if you're a subscriber, on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, on Podbean. We have Google Podcasts on there. We have an Amazon wish list. You want to buy Kyle and I something? Fine. You can do that here. We appreciate it. We have Kyle's RPG podcast listed on there, so you can check out his Dork Day Afternoon offerings. We have Cowabunga links, so you can check out the Cowabunga Deep Discount FOC and pre-order list. Get on that. That's RLCS, so you can check that out as well. And we want to just give you opportunities to say hi, to check out what we're doing, support us if you would like, or just listen. Check out beacons.ai/comicsfunprofit for all the C4 FAP links you could ever need. Thanks. Back to the show. All right, let's shoot on over to our good friends at CBSI and see what their Hot 10's got to say.
Yeah, of course. We are over at comicbookinvest.com looking at their Hot 10. This is, of course, last week's Hot 10 because they like to wait until our podcast's done to put the new one now.
I think they do it on purpose.
So let's start at number 1, which is the Star Wars High Republic The Blade number 2, the 1 in 25 variant there. Is now a $75 to $80 book. This has been an ongoing theme with Star Wars books. First appearances and an incentive variant are always a recipe for hit. Star Wars will do that kind of thing for you. At rank 2, we saw this one coming a mile away. Sins of Sinister number 1, Art Germ. Of course, everybody wanted the regular one, and then everybody definitely wanted the 1 in 100 version of this one. $150 to $180. Dang, this is the best art journal cover we've had in a long time, and this didn't have a trade dress version. If it didn't have a trade dress version, I think the price would have gone even higher. It's very true. If it didn't have the regular standard open to order trade dress, and you could only get it in the 1 in 100, I think it definitely would have been a bigger deal.
Yeah, I like the fact that you could get it open to order.
I do too. Yeah, as a guy who doesn't do a lot of ratios. At rank 3, Bitch Planet number 1, Galley Pseudoconic Rawls are now 15 to 20, and 9.8s are now $85. Wow, talk about dead spec. I'm not sure anyone has been picking this up since 2016. This could have been had in 9.8 for $25 back in November. Anyway, it looks like Amazon Prime has picked this one up for a show.
This guy doesn't even read comics.
Yeah. At 4, Biker Mice from Mars number 1. Rolls increased from $10 to about $25 or $30. Comicbook.com is reporting that the odd property is going to be redeveloped. But fun.
I don't know. Enjoy.
5, yeah. I mean, this is, again, trying to get the nostalgia of my generation to throw some money at things.
Yeah, that's true.
At rank 5, we have Sex Criminals number 1, Matt Fraction, Chip Zdarsky. This is when Chip Zdarsky was an artist. Doubled from $10 to over $20. If we thought The Boys was over the top for TV, what do we think of this? Second Amazon Prime pickup of the week. And at rank 6, we have The Last of Us number 4. Rawls moved from 20 to 30, up to 50 to 75, and a 9.6 sold for $150. The first 2 episodes have been outstanding. Season 2 is already greenlit as well. Not sure how many seasons they can peel from this, and I saw that the creator isn't too keen on doing a third video game. But here we are, just being satisfied with what we get.
I've seen the first 2 episodes as well. I know the third one's out. I haven't got a chance to watch that one yet. But
I actually paused episode 3 to pod.
It's been very good.
Yeah. But they are already straying from the video game quite a bit.
Gotcha.
Which is cool. At rank 7, Marvel Comics Presents from 2019.
Well, the actress that was cast as Tess died.
Yeah. Yep.
And that's a different Tess, right? That we got in episode 2.
No, that was her. She just died the other day. She finished the series.
I think it was a different Tess. I think they had to recast her because she died, I thought. No?
Nope.
No? Okay.
The Paolo Sequeira 1 in 25 for that Marvel Comics Presents for 2019. $120, a darling of a book a few years ago. It has become somewhat forgotten. Make no mistake, this isn't an easy book to find, and it doesn't take many people to notice and cause the price to increase.
Why is this? What is this? What is the deal?
I don't know.
Me neither. Yeah.
Marvel Comics Presents number 6. Let's find out.
I'm at a loss. It's a 1 in 25, I guess, because it's.
This is Wolverine's daughter, Rain.
Okay. And there can't be too many of these.
Yep. At rank 8, we have Action Comics 1051, the David Nakayama variant. $10. This is one of those non-incentive covers that a ton of people are buying, and there is plenty of supply right now, which is reflective in the barely above cover price point. This one possibly is one you will pull out of your long box in 2 years and be like, oh, nice, it's selling for more than I thought.
Again, I think I said this last week. Not my favorite of the Action Comics covers.
There you go. At rank 9, Daredevil, number 1, 1 in 50 from the 2011 run. This is a John Romita cover. $65 then, $250 now. It looks like it has ghosted us. I know some of you hate variants, but when it comes to these hard-to-find variants, it doesn't take much to inflate the value pretty darn quickly. And at rank 10, The Last Ronin Lost Years, number 1, the 1 in 100 Virgin variant is going for $100. Interesting. Inching just above ratio is still an accomplishment these days, especially when this was likely heavily ordered. The Last Ronin still hits a spot with readers and collectors, so this isn't at all surprising. And part of the honorable mentions, we have Treehouse of Horrors, that of course the Simpsons property. CGC 9.8s are $450. This doesn't see a whole lot of 9.8 sales. There are only 33 9.8s in the census. But it has consistently been rising in value since 2019. Do not sleep on hard-to-find Simpsons books. Several other Treehouse books are selling well, too. Highly recommend picking up any that you see cheap.
Huh.
Yep. And the other honorable mention, Daredevil Comics number 1, an old 10 center. CGC 3.5, missing the centerfold, is still $3,800. Pow, right in the Adam's apple. Anytime Hitler is being depicted as getting beat up is a win. That being said, one guy is trying to fence him, one threw a boomerang, and the other shooting a miniature plane. All that while the Claw is narrating the action. There were a different way of doing covers back in the day.
Things were different back then, yep, for sure. All right, I think it's time for us to take a look at FOC.
Yeah, FOC is, of course, our fun loader cutoff. It's our last ability to add a few things to our order that's coming out in here in just a couple weeks. Make sure we don't have to chase things on the secondary market, pay those outrageous prices. Our good friends at Deep Discount Comics in Cowabunga send us a wonderful Excel sheet every week that we can use to add and keep things on our order there. We go along that with you and see if you guys think anything should be added to the order, things we missed, things that are heating up now, or just things, we made the wrong decision on and want to add a few things. Let's head on over to Lunar Distributions and start with some of our DC items.
Yeah, I'm glad DC's playing along this week.
Yep.
You never know with them. But we're getting a second printing of Action Comics 1051 already, which I thought would be highly ordered.
Yeah.
Surprise. Plus, we're getting 1052. With some fun covers, including Elite Weeks, Rafa Sandoval, Kerry Randolph, which is
Steve
interesting.
Beach.
The Steve Beach foil is probably going to be fun.
Yep.
We're doing a second printing of The World's Finest, the Jack Black cover, or Jack White cover. Not Jack Black.
The Jack Black cover would be pretty cool.
They should do one of those.
Heck yeah.
Batman v Robin. It's got a cool Mahmoud Osrar cover.
May get some pop out of that 1 in 50, that Yasmin Flores, the upside down cover. That's pretty cool.
There's a lot of Kelly Jones fans out there, so that one could get a pop as well. Yeah, I do like the Yasmin Flores concept. That's pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm. Good old Sergeant Rock, the end of that Sergeant Rock versus the Army of Darkness, or Army of the Dead, I should say.
Yep. We're battling Zombie Hitler in issue 5, so we'll see how that turns out.
That is the best way to end your comics.
Yeah. We gave Sergeant Rock 3 or 4 covers there, I think. That's nice. Plus a 1 in 25. Cool. Detective gets a slew of covers. What do you think of Colleen Doran's rip his chest open and out comes a bat on fire? That's kind of a nice concept for a cover.
Crank it to 11.
Yeah, I like that. It's pretty good. And into Harley's, the Jenny Frizen Harley, another. I cannot keep picking Jenny Frizen Harley covers, but I could probably find one each and every month because they're always great. Justice Societies are fun. Punchlines are still good covers. Who's that one there? Man, I like that.
Still a great character.
Derek Chu.
Shocker.
Does great cover. Red Zone for AWA looks like it might be a fun one. Riddler Year 1 gets its 3rd issue. Some fun covers. Dead Boy Detectives is back with its 3rd issue.
Some scary Dead Boy Detectives covers.
Yeah, they are kind of spooky. And Tim Drake Robin number 6, everybody's favorite
Robin
is back. Issue 6. That might be it. Yep, that's it. Slide on down to Old Image. See what Image is doing.
Good old Image.
There's the I Hate This Place, issue 6.
What a King Spawn cover, eh? Dang.
Is that Spawn?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Wow, that's interesting.
Phantom Road number 1, the new number 1 from Image, Jeff Lemire book.
Cool. Check that out. Giving us 3 covers. I like the one with the crowbar.
That would be 2 of them have crowbars on them.
Well, the guy holding the crowbar ominously with the family in the background.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one. Getting a second printing of Saga 61 already.
Heck yeah.
That's awesome. It's exact same cover. So.
Yeah. I guess you can't really have Fiona do a second. She's busy.
And you can't have anybody else do it either, I guess, because it's her vision. Mm-hmm. So who else can play in that sandbox?
Yeah.
They could recolor it. They could put does she do the coloring too, though? She probably does. Back in the day, man, second printings looked so almost exactly like the previous printings.
Yeah.
You had to open it up, and you had to look inside the indicia, and where it would say second printing in little print on the bottom, or you couldn't tell.
So you're saying we're spoiled?
We're spoiled. It's so much easier now to tell.
Holy cow, Boom Studios, we are ending this Berserker ride. 12 of 12.
Wow. The end. Thank you, Keanu. Wonder if he's going to do like a signing tour at some of the cons.
That would be dope.
Hardcovers and trades. And that'd be fun.
Oh no, I'm caught looking at statues. True, this could be bad.
Where are you in Dark Horse?
Yeah.
Oh, Luigi. That's you or the Legend of Zelda.
The Zelda characters.
$100, man. You don't need to be.
No.
You don't need to go down that rabbit hole.
Not a hobby I want.
You start down there, you'll never come out.
But we will talk about Clear number 1 by Scott Snyder from Dark
cool.
Horse. Francis Manipul on the art. In the not too distant future, mankind no longer sees the world as it truly is. The invention of neurological filters has made it so one can view reality however they may choose. Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah. But does it sound good, blah, blah?
Yes. From the Comixology original series.
Yeah,
I don't know what that means.
Oh, you know what Comixology is, right?
I do. So was it something that was digital first?
Yeah, digital first.
Dark Horse digital first, essentially?
Yeah.
Okay. What did they just say that?
Well, it was the Comixology imprint, which those won't be around anymore probably. So sad.
Peace.
Oh, Kyle, your Disney Hulk 100. Look at that. Is that? Can you just order that?
Yep. You've been able to always order them. I don't like this one as much as the first couple, but yeah.
There must be like a ratio version that has like
correct.
Sketch or something.
Yeah, the black and white.
Black and white.
Yep, 1 and 100.
Yeah. Ooh, Fantastic Four 5. I can't wait. What's going on? Oh, they're all reunited. Yeah. Yeah. Could be good. Could be good. Get Moon Knight 21 back down to just a couple of covers, but that's a really good.
It's a good couple of covers. That Horley.
Alex Horley, he
Yeah.
is channeling some Sienkiewicz there.
Mm-hmm.
It's really, really.
Whoa. Marvel Anatomy covers. Nightcrawler 2. That's kind of rad.
Oh, so we're going to X-ray them?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting concept.
I like that.
But we're just doing it with that one.
Or if we're naming them, I'm imagining we're just starting with that one.
Yeah. Well, we got a WandaVision MCU variant for Scarlet Witch 3. That's cool. Let's lean right into that.
Yeah. X-23 Deadly Regenesis #1. All kinds of really cool covers.
I'm there, man. I'm going to read the next book again, Kyle.
Yeah, which is awesome. Apparently, whoever Akka is a woman.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we have the
Kyle? Which cover?
We have the facsimile of X-23, but not the
Nyx.
The XYZ book or whatever.
So which X-23 Deadly Regenerate? Oh, man.
I mean, Momoko's normally, but I don't like this Momoko. I like the cover A.
Over the Women's History version.
The Akka's nice.
Yeah, Androvsky.
Yeah, I like the AKA.
Yeah, I think I would go with whoever AKA is. You got the real person?
I think this is what you do when you make AI draw things. No.
Yeah, it might be. It might definitely be. At this point, they would do it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one. Barbarella, bunch of #1s. Going to be a ton of Barbarella #1s.
Apparently somebody's still buying them.
Yeah. And Sydney Sweeney's going to star.
Oh, that would be so good.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll deal with it. Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was looking for a movie variant, but I do not see one yet.
Bring it on.
Maybe next time.
Cosplay continues to do good jobs, though.
Lord of the Jungle, Purgatory, tons of stuff. Let's see what's in the back half. Do we have anything besides manga to look at back here now?
We have an Aftershock book called All Night and Every Day by Ray Fawkes. It's a one-shot for $8.
Okay.
It's time to party. While celebrating is the last thing grief-stricken introvert Michaela wants to do, her friends drag her out for the night and end up trapping her in a hellish curse, a party that never ends with no way to escape, not even by dying. So like Groundhog Day type thing.
Granite State Punk, Travis Gibb and Patrick Burmeyer. It's a scout book. Tons of manga. I'm down in the M's and I'm just like manga. This is now they're do you think they're carrying more or they're just showing more? It used to be like
No, they're carrying more. You know, a lot of things have just really been hitting hard.
Yeah.
Like I
know it does really well, but I don't remember previews ever being filled with that much of it. I thought it had its own section back in the day.
Good old
Red Zone is back from Colin Bunn. I guess it's not back, it's new. I was thinking there was a Red Zone by Colin Bunn, but maybe not. It's about Randall Crane, a professor who has to go on a secret mission, so maybe like an Indiana Jones type thing.
Yeah.
I'll check that out. I know you're a Colin Bunn fan.
Yes, very much. I've reached the bottom.
And nothing new.
Nothing else jumps out of me. Yeah. So it is the point of the podcast where I ask for your FOC pick of the week.
Oh, I have some tough choices to make.
Yes.
I'm going to eliminate Granite State Punk, and I'm on
the list.
I'm on the fence between that Hulk Disney, since it did well last time, but you're
Hmm.
saying you don't like it. So I'm going to bounce that
It's
one
my
out.
least favorite of them, but yeah.
Yeah, so I'm in between Red Zone and X23, and really, I really like that X23. So I'm going to go with the AKA cover for X23.
And I will go with Clear.
Clear.
Yep.
That's
And I
with
will,
a
yeah.
C.
Yep. It is the Dark Horse book by Scott Snyder called Clear.
Oh, yes. Yes. Very cool.
And I like the foil version of the cover A, which is actually the cover E.
Definitely. Definitely a good call.
All right, Drew. Let's head on over to our good friends at coverprice.com to look at their top 10 of what's spiking on the secondary market. And let's start with their very first book, Batman Superman World's Finest, number 11, the Jack White cover D. Still doing great. $250 for a CGC 9.8. Just your straight up rolls are over $40 still.
Man, who knew?
Yeah, it's crazy.
We did.
Yep, we called it. We called that from previews, but I mean, apparently everybody liked it. At rank 2, Star Wars High Republic, The Blade number 2, the Miko Swaye 1 in 25. Book is on fire, 36 copies on the secondary market. $96 for a raw, but you can get them for about 77, so 3 to 4 times ratio, we'll take it. We liked this Venom 15 cover D, which was kind of the homage. Striking cover, $50 for raws, 17 copies moving on the secondary market. Again, they're talking here about Bitch Planet number 1. People were paying upwards of $20 for this issue number 1. You can still get it for 10 if you watch what you're doing, though. Last Ronin number 1, the 1 in 100. They tracked one that hit for 160, but still tracking just north of the ratio in 1 in 100, so not too shabby. Red Hulk number 6, or rank 6 Red is Hulk number 1 from 2008. That's, of course, the Thunderbolts Red Hulk.
Okay.
Still selling well. We still saw 19 books in the secondary market moving. High sale of $300 for CGC 9.8, and Raw still going for almost $80. The M&M book still selling good. High sale of $3,300 for a CGC 9.9. There's a 9.9 of that, of course, there is. Things that don't go through comic shops and they get preferential treatment. And, some near mint Rawls for $450. At rank 8, Marvel Premiere, this, of course, Adam Warlock. $2,125 for a CDC 9.6, and still getting about $100 for very good Rawls. Rank 9, 1051. This is, of course, our Power Girl cover we talked about earlier. $150
It's
for
a different
Raw.
one.
Yeah, this one's limited. This is a different one. That's what I was trying to look
Artist.
at. So this is the Warren Liu web store foil, limited to 1,000. So you were originally buying it for $40 in the web store. 11 hit the secondary market, and you're seeing them for over $100. So crazy.
Yeah, rank 11, we have Sins of Sinister again, the Art Germ Beauty. This was the 1 in 100. The Dan Mora, the regular Action Comics 1051, just the standard A. Nice.
Yeah.
That's really cool. It is 80 copies selling, 17 for a raw. Nice. Marvel Premiere 32, the first appearance of Monarch Starstalker, a bounty hunter known throughout the galaxy. Well, at least in comics, as he is a deep cut that many are just becoming aware of. Monarch could be squaring off against Cosmic Ghost Rider in the solo series in March. It's a high sale of $9.99 for a raw. At rank 14, we have Amazing Spider-Man 300. We know what this is. Doing well. High sale of $13.79 for a CGC 9.6. Raw's going around $6.26. Rank 15, we have X-Men 282. Must be First Bishop.
Mm-hmm.
14 copies sold. High sale of $186 for a CGC 9.8. Raw's around $14. That seems cheap. That can't be the First Bishop, right?
Very overprinted book.
Was it? Huh. Okay. Wolverine #1 from 1982. Oh, that's the miniseries cover. See, we had 11 more copies sold, $930 for 9/8. Raw around $143. At rank 17, Tales of the Teen Titans
Yeah, baby.
44. First appearance of Dick Grayson as Nightwing, and that costume. You got a stack of these, I believe.
Yep.
10 copies sold, high sale of $159 for CGC 96. Raw's going around, Raw Very Fines around $89. So you should be able to get $100 for your pristine gem mints.
I'm waiting for some actual Nightwing stuff for this thing to spike.
Batman One Bad Day, Catwoman, The Surge, Acuna, 1 in 50. These 64-page one-shots focusing on one Batman villain over a day. It's Catwoman's turn, and because she's so popular, it's doing really well. 18 copies sold, high sale of 60 for the Raw, and near mints around $36. G.I. Joe #1 from 1982 comes in at rank 19. Go Joe, the catchphrase elicited countless echoes of Go Joe through the minds of many who are reading this. It's featuring the first appearance of pretty much every iconic G.I. Joe character. Yeah, that would be. It's #1.
Yeah.
It's down from its previous high of almost $5,000 back in February of 21, but 11 copies sold with a high sale of $900 for a CGC 98.
Boy, that's a drop.
And current very fine Raws for around $100. That poor sucker that bought that for $5,000 probably had a lot of disposable income anyway, so I'm not really feel bad for him. And popping in at the top 20, another appearance is the Batman Spawn #1, the Barnes & Noble version, which we don't appreciate. A high sale of $192 for CGC 98, and near mints for $25.
And now the main event.
Wow.
Sneak peek at next week.
Yes.
Heading on over to Linear Distributions to see the items coming out for the 7th, and then on to previews for the items of the 8th. Let's see what DC has to offer.
Well, we're starting right there with Batman 132, another Art Germ cover. I'm not sure what's going on there with what you got around, like a whip. Is there a whip hanging over her neck? Yeah, I think that's what that is.
Yeah.
We've got a nice Mike Hawthorne cover for a cardstock. That looks good. Like the Joe Quesada.
It's all about those Catwoman covers.
Yeah.
The A and the C. Ugh, those are the ones.
David Mack's doing 2 watercolor Batman and the Joker Deadly Duo covers, which are interesting. Good companion pieces.
Yeah, very cool. Like those second prints of Batman and Spawn.
Yeah, still trucking along. Very popular. Gotham City, year 1, #5. Oh, it's only going to be a 6-issue series. It's been so much fun. Kind of depressing, but fun. We look at the Joker, the Man Who Stopped Laughing. See what Liebermejo is doing. Is he going to be able to? Will he be able to do the hat trick, Kyle? Will he get 3 hot covers from this book in a row? Is this as good as the Christmas and the follow-up that I don't remember what it was?
I don't know, but I love that Clayman version. Ugh.
You like that?
Yeah.
But I'm going to look closely at this Liebermejo because there's got a lot of masks on the wall. I think maybe he can do it again.
It definitely can.
Yeah, I think maybe he can do it.
And I believe those are actually heads and not masks, just FYI.
I was being kind.
Okay, just so we're clear.
So, look at the Dan Mora Poison Ivy. Wow. Sweeney Boo doing good work too.
Derek Chu with the Lazarus Planet book is pretty
good.
Well,
that looks nice too. I saw that.
Tyler Kirkham with a good one on that one. I don't even know who that is, but that's cool.
Oh, these artists are putting a lot of love and care into their Poison Ivy covers. My God.
Mm-hmm.
They're just really, really great. It's just an embarrassment of riches for that title.
Yeah.
Like, you should get one of those. You should get one really good one and spread it around. Wow, those are
This
amazing.
this Tales from Nottingham #1, which is kind of a stopgap book before the third volume starts. It's a good looking cover there too.
Oh yeah. And now let's see what's coming out from Image. Let's see, we've got Bloodstained Teeth at 9. Everlasting gets their trade. We get the 10th Little Monsters. Nightclub is getting a second printing. Get that first Monarch from our boy Rodney Barnes, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Two Graves on issue 4.
Yeah. So is this okay? It's the second printing of Nightclub at $1.99. So
Yes.
Yep.
Monarchs is the first print.
Not a lot of books this week. Wow.
Boom, just barely calling themselves a publisher this week.
Yeah.
Ooh, third issue of Dead Mall. See how much crazier, weird that thing's gonna be.
Stranger Things: The Tales from Hawkins, issue 1 of a 4-issue series by Jody Hauser.
Space Job was one that I was excited about. Almost made it a pick when it was a FOC. I think I'm gonna read that one. IDW phoning it in.
Yeah.
Like they do.
Man, I like that no prize cover for Amazing Spider-Man 19. It's
I
just
know you do.
giggly.
Yeah, it's nice. And the Hulk did one too, right?
Yeah.
We determined they've done multiples of these. Bishop gets War College #1 with a new launch. Oh yeah, there's a Black Panther no prize too.
Yep.
Lots of Ghost Riders for number 11 for some reason.
Really good Stephanie Hans Miracle Man Silver Age cover. Of course, the Red Goblin Window Shades cover.
That really does it for me. Really sends me over the edge. Lots of Star Wars. Could be some gems in there. Could be some first appearances. We don't know. It's too many. Storm and the Brotherhood of Mutants. Guessing. Probably a complete sentence in there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's going on in Dynamite.
Some gargoyles, some mad balls,
A lot of expensive stuff.
some Sonya.
And our small publishers. Come on. Give me something. A new Captain Canuck is launching, but season 5 for it.
From Boom, we have the Harrower, Justin Jordan and Bram Revel.
Why is it down here?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I don't understand why they do that.
Love the Inhyuk Lee variant on that.
Black Mask gives us God Killer. For those I love, I will sacrifice. The first issue, kind of risque. Could do well. They never get another issue. Who knows? Harrower.
Those are actually second printings on that book.
The God Killer?
Yep.
Oh, for both of them?
Yep.
They did a very terrible job of showcasing that.
Yep. Shocker. Black Mask did something weird.
Yeah. How I Became a Shoplifter. Its first issue. I like the Polaroid cover. That looks like fun, but I also like that 2000 limited edition one. That's a pretty cool cover.
That Black Mask book that was Rogue State, third print from them.
Oh wow. Saga of Doomed Universes has a lot of homage covers. I think they're homaging every Marvel and DC key along the way.
So here we have Whatnot Publishing, Drew. And we have The Exile #1. And the reason I pull it out is because the writers are Wesley Snipes, Keith Aram, and Adam Lawson.
Very nice.
So Wesley Snipes is helping write this.
That could be well sought after.
It's described as Seven meets Blade Runner.
Well, that's a great combo, right?
Yes.
The guys over at Blood Moon Comics have said, hey, Stray Dogs really did well, so why don't we do Stray Sheep and see if we can strike lightning in a bottle again. So good luck to you guys with your super original title there.
That's awesome.
That may be it for me.
Not an easy week, Drew, but we're here to make sure people know about the pick of the week. What are your thoughts?
Okay. I was leaning towards the Joker Bermejo cover.
Oh, yeah.
He's done so well.
Get that 3 for 3.
Can he do it again? And I think I will. I think I'll go with that. He has
Talked yourself into it.
Yes, I think he can do it again.
Me, I was looking at The Exiled from Whatnot Publishing, the Wesley Snipes thing, because there is a cover F that is essentially a Wesley Snipes movie poster, and that's adorable. But I'm going to go with, from Boom, the Misplaced Harrower #1, the cover E, the Ian Hyuk Lee variant that has essentially the executioner on the front. I think that is a really cool cover and something I want in a collection.
But why? Why is it here?
Yeah, not sure on that one. That one I've yet to figure out why it was in the bottom but not in the actual Boom section. So there's that.
We'll take
Either
it.
one. But we will also take you guys hanging out with us and travel along as we go through our sneak peeks of this week. Episode number, of course, 800. We thank you so much for all your love and support. Head on over to patreon.com, find comics for fun and profit, be part of the community. Help us play with all of our t-shirts and look at all the things we're buying and selling and talking about. We really appreciate you. For Drew and for myself, see ya.
As you know, our LCS is Cowabunga Comics, Lake Country, Wisconsin's best pop culture destination for new comics, back issues, gaming, retro video games, vinyl, and figures. Give them a call, 262-569-9999. Check them out online at cowabungacomics.com or follow them on Twitter at Incredicow. They are our LCS, and we utilize their deep discount mail order service to bring Oconomowoc, Wisconsin closer to us. They'll take care of you. Tell them Drew and Kyle sent you. Say hi to Eric and James from us. If you need an LCS, you can't go wrong with Cowabunga Comics.